How cool would it be if you can have 1,000,000 times your initial attack speed? Well, I am sure you will be invincible from your original level to 10 levels above you. And that is the privilege the MC in this manhwa is about to enjoy. Hey, manhwa freaks, it's your boy Kami bringing you an incredible manhwa recap. I'm sure this manhwa will tingle your interest. It is sure to satisfy your interest, as this is another new epic manhwa of August 2023. This manhwa is titled 1,000,000 times attack speed. On a continent called Tianwu, in Yiyun City where the Yi family lives, the butler of the Yi family along with a few armed niggas barged into a desolated courtyard. They broke the gate shouting,
"Yiyun, are you dead? You useless trash."
The steward then proceeded to say, "If you are not dead, then hurry up and crawl out for me." We were then taken inside the hall they stood in front of. There was our depressed MC, seating in the dark with blood on his lips. The steward then commanded our MC, saying he is truly a genius at level 9 of body tempering. Even after being exposed to a high dose of soul-eroding corpse poison, he didn't die immediately. So as a clansman, he will send him on his way to hell with a direct hit. Once the steward gave the order to attack, the armed niggas apologized to our MC, who is the young master of the family. The first guy attacked, saying he had no choice, so he shouldn't blame him for being ruthless. Before his hit could land on the MC, his arm was ripped by our MC, who made a sudden move. He then proceeded to advise them to keep the talk minimum when taking action. This startled them, as they were wondering why he is not injured or poisoned. On top of that, his strength also seemed to have recovered. Unknown to them, the soul occupying the body currently was a pro gamer from Earth. He woke up one day and found himself in this poisoned body. Through the memories of the previous host, he found out that he was poisoned by Yi-kun, the eldest son of the family. The poison is still corroding this body he just took over. Thankfully, his cheat system arrived on time, with the notification announcing,
"The multiverse devouring system has matched with the host and has been activated automatically."
The system then proceeded to notify him that it had detected a large amount of poison in his body and asked whether he would like to devour it. Once he chose the yes option, the system started devouring the poison and activated the attribute panel along with the storage space. Soon, the devouring was completed and he got 800 experience points. His initial skill pile, Mountain Palm, was also transformed into Fire Poison Palm. Back to the startled steward, he furiously asked the MC who helped him to recover his powers. The MC mocked him, saying that it is because the heavens couldn't tolerate a scum like him, and that is why they sent him the extremely powerful ability, the super thick golden finger. Haha, this MC is truly a hardcore otaku from Earth. This made them confused as they couldn't understand what he meant. Though the MC got the system, his power dropped from level 9 to level 3 of body tempering because of the poison. Thankfully, the panel appeared once more to deliver the newbie package. Once he opened the package, he received the divine skill, 1,000,000 times attack speed. This is an extremely powerful divine ability that cannot be evaluated for its level. However, his body is currently too weak to handle the skill, so he could only use 3 times his attack speed. The steward then gave the order to attack him. However, before they could make their move, the MC dashed and appeared before him. He immediately activated 3 times attack speed, along with his skill Fire Poison Palm. This strike sent the steward flying until he landed on the wall. The steward, who now looks lifeless, was wondering why the MC has this kind of power, as the MC's 3 times attack boosts the explosiveness of his power onto the attack speed. The MC then placed his hand on his head and activated the devouring system. He devoured the steward's powers, making him despair. He gained 300 experience points from devouring the steward's cultivation. If you asked me, it's not worth using this system on humans as it gave little experience points. He then took care of the armed niggas who followed the steward to trouble him. Next, he decided to go to a mountain full of spiritual beasts. Unsurprisingly, he wreaked havoc on the mountain, slaughtering and devouring countless low-level beasts. After 2 days, he reached level 5 of body tempering and discovered that the system can devour anything with spiritual power, just like when he devoured the steward's cultivation. The living target must be critically injured before he can devour their powers. The good part of his devouring ability is when he devours non-living things, it will automatically restore a part of his stamina too. Lastly, this ability comes with automatic perception and detection, which makes it easier to detect sneak attacks and gives him a crazy battle awareness. Now that 2 days had passed and he has reached level 5 of body tempering, the experience points given by these beasts is negligible, so he decided to leave. Once he reached home at night, he was suddenly ambushed, but thanks to the auto-detection of the system, he evaded the attack quickly. It turned out to be the eldest son of the family, Yi-kun. As the son of the great elder, he came to take revenge for his men and the steward who died at the hand of the MC. This guy went on to ask the MC why the poison he obtained from the southern part of the continent couldn't kill him. He then said that it doesn't matter since he didn't die of poisoning. Then he can torture him once more with his own hands. This guy is a level 6 and his men are level 7, so the MC used his newly acquired 5 times attack speed. He suddenly appeared in front of Ikon and broke his arm. Funny enough, Ikon still had the guts to keep insulting and threatening the MC. This made him break his remaining limbs. And when the guards decided to attack while ordering the MC to release him, the MC threw him at them, creating an opportunity to swiftly kill all the guards. He then used his fire poison palm skill to give Ikon a taste of his own medicine, since he likes poisoning others. Surprisingly, he is still threatening to kill the MC if he were to make it alive in this situation. When the MC told him to not worry, as he won't make it alive, fear stoked him and he started to beg. The MC devoured his powers immediately. Funny enough, it gave 1,500 experience points, allowing him to reach level 6 of body tempering. He then looted their belonging and found the key to the Great Elder's private treasury. He then decided to loot it, as ruining Ikon already made him a mortal enemy with the Great Elder. He is sure that once the Elder returns from his trip, he won't spare him, so he has to raise his strength in the meantime. The Great Elder is at level 2 Kai Blood Realm, which is comparable to an E-rank hunter, while our MC with his level 6 body tempering is comparable to a peak F-rank hunter. Even if he used the threefold attack speed, he might not be the Elder's opponent. Once he reached the treasure trove, he devoured the massive amount of treasure and reached level 9 body tempering. He also got a lot of skills comparable to D-rank skills. He also got a spirit sword called Spirit Execution Sword, which is comparable to a C-rank weapon. He then stored it away in the system space. Now, he is confident to defeat the Great Elder. On his way home, he was intercepted by his father's butler. He was told that his father has returned and is looking for him everywhere. When he reached home, he saw his father heavily injured but restlessly waiting for his return. When he asked what happened to his dad, the butler informed him that after he was poisoned, his father went to fight a powerful monster to get an antidote to slow the poison. As a result of this, he was critically injured after entering a dangerous mist swamp to fight the beast. However, the dad stopped them from speaking further and urged him to take the antidote first. The MC was touched by the fact that his dad risked his life for an antidote that can only remove 30% of the poison. He felt that the love the previous host of his body enjoyed is really unreserved fatherly love. He then started treating his father, who suddenly gets startled, seeing as the MC is no longer poison. The MC lied to him saying he was enlightened by a master, and the poison in his body got neutralized, which is how he regained his cultivation powers, reassuring his father to not worry too much about him. He then handed over a bottle of healing pills to his father, who asked whether it was given to him by the master. He then recounted the events of how he ruined Ikon and looted the Great Elder's treasure. This made the servants and butler stroke with fear, while his dad burst into laughter and praised him for his actions. His father, as the patriarch of the family, has been ostracized because his cultivation is 1 level below the Great Elder's. Out of 8 family elders, 5 have already sided with the Great Elder to overthrow him as family head. He then reminded the MC that they should be careful, as they might send assassins to get their heads. Our MC reassured him that if they were to send assassins, he will make sure they never return. They were suddenly interrupted when a few people smashed the gate. These arrogant pricks, who fearlessly smashed the gate of the family head while being armed with swords, informed them that the Great Elder has called for a council meeting and no delay will be tolerated. In the council meeting, the Great Elder was infuriated as he was informed of what had happened to his son and treasures. The elders supporting also voiced their dissatisfaction strongly, as they proposed to execute the MC. While they were still at it, the MC suddenly barged in while smashing the door with the people he had just beaten. The furious Great Elder called him unruly and proceeded to say the MC didn't even bow to him, while referring to himself as the patriarch. This made the MC furious and questioned him if he is worthy to stand in his father's spot as the patriarch. This made everyone in the hall speechless. Soon, the MC's father came in the hall and asked the Great Elder whether he is planning to rebel. He replied to the MC's dad, telling him that his strength is mediocre and doesn't have a good background. Therefore, he should abdicate the position of family head. The Great Elder proceeded on to ask what the other elders think of him becoming the family head, and they all agreed. Even the elders who didn't initially side with the Great Elder agreed. They did so because their families were being held hostage. The Great Elder then asked the patriarch to kill his son. Then he will have mercy on him and spare him. The MC then attacked him as soon as he said those words. After fighting for a few rounds, the MC killed the Great Elder with the spirit sword he got from his treasury. Another guy wearing mask suddenly sneak attack him. However, thanks to his detection ability, he evaded his strike on time. This person attacked him because he not only ruined Ikun, their chosen son-in-law, but also killed his father, who they wanted to use as family head. This person was accompanied by another one, and they both are stronger than the Great Elder. They belong to the Young family, which is one of the most powerful families in the county. The MC then remembered when the Great Elder went to propose marriage to this family. They not only wanted the E family to join them before agreeing to the marriage, but E family must also shed their surname and take the Yang family's surname, therefore becoming a subsidiary family of the Yang family. They soon started fighting, and after a while, the MC killed the 2 guys and ordered the imprisonment of the 5 elders who colluded with the Great Elder. He then devoured their power and reached level 2 of the Kai blood. However, this was still not enough. He has to get stronger to prepare for the revenge of the Yang family. This manhua will definitely be among the god-level manhuas by the time it reaches 100 chapters. The artwork is insane, and the MC seems to be the type to play the pig to eat a tiger. Though his actions seems high profile, he is cautious and do not fight a losing battle. Okay, alright, I won't give you more spoilers as this is where it has stopped for now. That's it for this video, and next time you peasants come to this channel, you better bring an offering of subscription and a like on these videos. Now be gone.